All right, guys, today we're gonna work on pulling out our old evaporator for maple syrup. So we're gonna head down to the sugar shack and start working on that. But first, today's inspiration is brought to you by, no, just kidding, not sponsored, but we got a Mad Butcher IPA, American IPA. So always good to support local breweries here. So grab that and we'll head on down. Pretty tasty. All right, so a lot of you guys that are new to us haven't seen what we got going on here at our little farm. So up at the house here, we're about to head down. Over here we got our bee yard. A little fort down there, but right now is being used for storage of all of our honey equipment for the bees. We got our garden over here. It's end of the year here, so everything's starting to die down. And on the other side of that, we got our girls, our chickens. We got eggs. Over there, we got our piles of wood. So our house both does wood heat as well as a furnace. There's a pile of wood that I'm working on for maple syrup, and got a couple more bundles over there. Got this stuff all stacked up this weekend. Our pole barn where all our toys are stored. And then we've got our sugar shack. So in here is where all the fun stuff happens. And this right here is what we're going to be working on taking out of here. So we got a new evaporator this year, and I'm gonna in a second here show you part of the reason why we had to go and replace this here. What happened is we had I don't know if you can see that, we had a catastrophic failure on our last boil of the year. It completely detached from the evaporator. So that, coupled with those of you that are customers, we sold out of our syrup in less than a week this year. So bought a new evaporator to handle more taps on trees, and should be able to double if not triple our production moving forward. So this is just our little sugar shack where we do all our work. There's Caleb's. Caleb, say hi.
Hello.
So got a heater in here. That's more for having little, hangout spot in the winter when we're not boiling, because you definitely don't need the heat on when this thing is running. So got a dartboard down here for the kids, and more storage space and countertops for bottling and all of our post-production stuff. Some more honey equipment down here. So we're gonna get set up here, and I'll be back with you here in a minute. We'll show you what happened here. Alright, so I'm going to take this off and I'll show you guys what happened. So what happened is we put this little collar on this pipe because it was really, really hot. And what happened is we were trying to keep the heat out of here. And there's a side effect of that, and that side effect is being that this ceramic blanket that you're looking at here it's rated to 2,000 degrees, 2,600 to be exact. And it when we put this metal around it, there's a piece of metal in the inside that connects here, and we basically created a furnace. Here, can't even get this thing off. It's welded itself together so tight. Here, let's see if we can. All right, get that pipe out of here. So basically what happened, as you can see, it warped the cast iron on the blanket here. That's all metal. It turned the pipe and the adapter into molten metal, and then it failed from there. So we had this, we noticed it was smoking like crazy in here, and we realized what had happened. So out with the old here and in with the new. All right, so we got everything cleared out and ready to go. So this is our little homemade evaporator. We got a little fan on the back here. It's got a fancy little piece of glass that goes right on here that tells us how much sap and liquid is in here. A little preheating pan up top here. This is our steam hood to keep all the steam out of here. And then our fireplace inside there. So it's all fully fire bricked and insulated. So when this thing is going, it's about around 1100 degrees that we're burning, and you can almost touch the sides. Touch it kinda and not burn yourself, but it's pretty efficient. It did its job. Class A fire pipe up here so that we can go through our roof and try to keep it a little bit cooler in here. But as you can hear giggles over here behind me, it doesn't stay very cool. Can I have the drill, please? Stays about nice balmy 85 degrees in here at all times. All right, so we got a plan. We are going to first take off the steam hood here, get all of the hoses and get the fan here disconnected, get rid of all that pipe there that goes up, and then we'll take off the pan, and we will then start working on getting that chimney down. It's pretty heavy and currently supported at the lowest level. So I'm gonna take some work for us to get this all taken apart. So I'm gonna switch to some time lapse here. Enjoy. with the help of my other strong child, Aiden, say hi.
Hi.
We were able to lift this girl out of here. I'm out of breath. It's really, really heavy. It's like I said, it's fully fire bricked inside here, and it's heavy. So we got a lot of cleanup to do on this, and in here I'm gonna get these blocks off. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get rid of my Durarock here because I didn't think this thing was gonna be leaving anytime soon, and I put some construction adhesive on those blocks down there so it wouldn't move on us. But yeah, got new sunlights up there. Those have got to come out another day and be moved up to bigger sizes to accommodate the new pipes that are going to go up there. The whole goal here now is we're gonna knock on wood for my wife, but we're not going to do any more upgrades to the evaporator. This evaporator should last us for a long time unless we decide that we want to go bigger. At this point, we really don't plan on doing that. This is almost a full-time job for the four of us in the spring, collecting every day, boiling every weekend. But the new evaporator should help cut down our boiling times. Instead of being 15 hours of boiling, we'll hopefully be down to 4 or 5 hours at the most. So finish up the tour here. Out back here, the tanks, these are our collection and process sap tanks. These will get pulled out of here next week, and they'll get cleaned out, sanitized. But back here is we got all the filtering, all the hoses. We got some lines still up. We gotta fix those. This is my test line last year. It's 250 feet. Got some more wood back here, and then our last bit of magic that we've got in here is this is where all of our magic happens. This is a pump room. So this is a reverse osmosis machine. This one is actually coming out. There's a new one coming next. I should have it this week yet, on Thursday. So this system comes off the wall in here. The new one will go in here. The new one's on a dolly cart. It's movable. It'll do 5 times the output of what this one does now. Pumps are going to stay. Pumps are used to pump sap out of our tanks from the trailers and the buckets in through the processing and filtered through there, and then comes here and gets pumped into our inside our shack where we can fill up all of the evaporator. So we still got a lot of work. The next part you guys want to see is we're going to bring in the new evaporator and start getting that set up. I gotta get it set here in the sugar shack and get all the new stacks up through the roof, get it level, and then I'll start fire bricking it. And we'll do at the end, once it's all set up, we will go ahead and do a test boil on the back wall over here, right in that area there. I got to mount a 30 or a 50 gallon sap tank so that it will feed our evaporator. Our new evaporator does about 25 plus gallons per hour, so it'll chew through that 50 gallon or the 35, whatever I decide to get up there, pretty quickly. And then like I said, we'll do the test boil and see how she kicks, and be ready for the spring. Like I said, we got a whole bunch of work yet to do, get this place ready. Probably some more insulation on the upper walls here. The insulation is really only for our hangout spot. Like I said, we got, the kids come down here with their friends. We have our friends over. We'll listen to some music, watch some TV, kind of just a hangout spot in the winter outside the house. So it's a multi-purpose barn, but gave you guys a tour. Got to see us pull this evaporator out. Stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see you next time. Aiden,
Bye.
say bye.
Bye. Bye.